Good afternoon, my name's Helen Simpson. I'm a watchkeeper at the NCI National Coast Watch station at St Ives. It's the middle of November and nice afternoon. Unusually we've got about 22 fishing boats out at the moment. Over the last month things have quietened down considerably. A lot of the fishing boats have been taken out of the water, and I would have said there's only a few left, but they're obviously all out today. Fishing for, I think, probably mackerel. You'll notice in St Ives that the boats are now moored well near Smeaton's Pier, and that is to protect them from the winter gales. We haven't had any big gales yet, but obviously we have to be prepared for that. End of October, half term, I think, saw the last of the commercial craft taking out a few trips to Seal Island just to finish the season off. And we did have some quite high winds then with high tides. Fortunately, they were offshore winds for us, so there was less risk of flooding. When we do get those southwesterly or southeasterly winds, we can find that some of the cargo boats, larger cargo boats, will come into the bay for a little bit of protection, as happened at the beginning of November. But since then, the weather has been up and down, nothing too serious. We've still got lots of local activity going on. We've got kayakers out, we've got fishermen, we've got windsurfers, kite surfers, we've had some diving boats going out. So there's still a fair bit of activity, still lots for us to keep our eye on. Along with that, we're also doing our regular weather reporting, and we take regular weather reports and pass them on to Falmouth Coast Guard and also to Radio Cornwall, who give out a transmission at 9:15 every morning. Kevin Thomas, who is the meteorologist for Radio Cornwall, actually came to talk to our NCI group recently, which was very interesting. The lifeboat has been out, both lifeboats, just on exercises. On the occasion they were doing an exercise, one of them was called back into the harbour to deal with an incident there. We've had the air ambulance land at Carvis Bay, and that's pretty well it for the boat movements. As far as the wildlife goes, we've had lots of reports and we have sighted lots of dolphins, certainly quite a few over the last week. Porpoises more than dolphins, I think. We've also had a lot of bird watchers who actually use the area around the station here. It's a good vantage point. And we've had sightings of the rose-coloured starling, which is very uncommon, which has come from Europe. This apparently happened about the same time last year as well. We've had snow bunting and Sabine's gull. At the end of October, beginning of November, the black redstart and wheatear were on the island. Since the first week in November, large flocks of redwings and fieldfares have been seen around the area. These are our normal winter visitors from the north. So all in all, it's all still carrying on. We're still doing our watches, which we do for 365 days of the year, and our eyes are along the coast. That's all for me this afternoon. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye. As this is our last report for this year, I'd like to take the opportunity from the National Coast Watch Institution at St Ives to wish everybody a happy Christmas and a happy New Year.